What's up, everybody? Brad, the lead game designer here on Wildcard, and today we're going to do a little bit 101 on wildcards. Now, who would have thunk? There is something in the game Wildcard that are called wildcards. So wildcards are power-ups, essentially. You get them in the game, they spawn in the map, and when you get them, you get a temporary buff, all right? These buffs are generally geared around the summons, and you build your decks around them, more or less. So when we're deck building and we're doing something that revolves around certain types of archetype summons or keywords, means there's probably a wild card that goes with it now or will in the future. So if we look at some of these for some examples of what might we build some decks around, what kind of buffs are we going to get? We've got Heart of the Beast. This is going to increase all beast damage by 25%. So I'm going to build a beast deck. What else would go really good with a beast deck? Well, we could do some bulwark boosts, and Lubabub summons are going to get 50% increased max health. We can get some Lubabub summons that are beasts. Those synergize really good together. We could do large summons, also do 25% more damage. So now if we get all three of these online at once in a game, our large beast summons are going to have 50% more health and 50% more damage. Pretty cool. Another example would be maybe I want to build a super aggressive Malice deck that's all about blitzing and taking down the objectives. Well, Blitz summons deal critical damage. That's going to be great for a Bada Boom and Blitz Boys. And then maybe we'll throw in, let's see, I know we got one in here, Velocity Surge, which is going to make them move faster, right? So they're going to get across the field faster. You're going to be able to build up that Blitz, kind of balance it out. Another one that might go good with that is going to be Inferno Surge. I can give 50% increased fire damage to summons. So the Blitz Boys do fire damage. So now I get all these online. They're going to be doing critical damage, which is double damage. And they're going to be getting 50% increased fire damage. And they're going to move faster across the field. Pretty big buff that you can build around something like that. Last example I'll do for wildcards and how they can synergize together. We're going to do something with the Chronos, little factory action here. All right, so we're going to go Steel Coat. Mechanical summons get 25% damage mitigation. Okay, it's going to take longer to hurt my mechanical summons. My wear and tear damage is going to be decreased by 50%. So my stationary summons, which are all mechanical, are going to take longer, have their max health reduced. And when you come to attack them, they're going to have damage mitigation on them. Then we are going to also overclock our mechanical summons here, and we are going to give them increased attack and movement speed. I know movement speed is a little counterintuitive, but the attack speed is really good. Or if you're pushing in, you have like some Watchies or Dead Eyes and things like that. So that does it for some examples of wild cards and how they synergize together and how you can build your deck around them. Like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to play Wildcard at Steam Next Fest October 13th to 20th. Early access begins on October 21st, and you can wishlist us now on Steam. See you in the arena.